Good morning, buenos dias. We are here waiting for our transportation to Villa Vinea, a vanilla farm and permaculture space. I'm here with Laura. We got a taxi cab being rude behind us, starting the engine right when I start the video. He knew what he was doing. He doesn't have a client. But we're in downtown Capos, right by the bus station. You can see a little bit of the downtown. And I will be filling you in more on our journey today to Villa Vinea. Pura vida.
Kind of between Vineland and Jordan. Yep. It's a beautiful area. Vineland's beautiful.
Vanilla on this plantation comes from Madagascar.
Estamos aquí. Here we are.
The other two talking our house to food?
Aquí. Gracias.
No problem. Yeah, she probably doesn't do it.
Good. It's your first time on this farm?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Second? Nice. Welcome to Villa Vanilla. I'm Joyce and I'm the tour guide. Nice to meet you. This is our tour. And I have to start first this delicious drinks. It looks like a good shots, but they're not a shots. It's a spice cold drink. Make it with the spices from the farm. So I would like that you have a nice time tasting this drink. Enjoy the drink, and also guess for me which kind of spices are you think are in this drink. Okay, so you can smell it, you can taste it very well, and tell me. But please let me know if you have any restrictions to eat or drink something. Okay.
Muchas gracias.
Con mucho gusto.
Single spice, the real allspice that we grow here. It's the single spice. It's a berry, the taste, and it smells like a bunch of spices at the same time. But the ones that you probably buy on the market is just the blend, right? But it's amazing. I will show you some of the spices. We mentioned it already on the drink, that we have it also on our plantation. We also have a lot of vanilla, so we'll try to see vanilla and to learn about spices, because this is a very informative tour. Friends, let me also tell you real quick, the Villa Vanilla, it's a biodynamic, organic, and sustainable farm. It's been here operating from many years ago, from 37 years ago. It's a family who owns the property. It's not from the government business. It's pretty huge land. The farm has in total 165 acres, but we only are able to farm 5 acres. We can do more, but it's a lot, because we grow natural, and it's not easier for us to manage many more area, and it's actually slow grow, and it's beautiful. And we actually are going all mixed together, so it's gonna be hard, to track all like that. But we can do it. It's beautiful. There are lots of wildlife, and we don't have actually big problems with diseases, because it's all growing mixed together. So there is a good balance on the plantation. So let's try to enjoy it. Okay. What we're gonna do is to do a little hike around the plantation, looking for some different spices, trees and plants, and then we're gonna take a little break for tasting time, which is already included on the tour, and then we're gonna finish our tour here with chocolate. Okay. Chocolate, yeah, because chocolate is delicious, and chocolate's always, a good combination for vanilla, so we will try to learn about cacao, how we prepare the beans for chocolate, and everything. We make here organic dark chocolate bars, 70 and 80% cacao with vanilla, and it's delicious. The best kind of chocolate quality that I tasted before. So let's start to learn about spices. I'm gonna pick all the little glasses back, like this one's, growing it everywhere, and a different type of trees, host trees, are the vanilla. Okay, vanilla, it's an orchid. But if you see it just like that, it looks like a vines, but it's not a vines exactly. It's a plant, but it's an orchid. It's actually only edible orchid, and it grows pretty, huge, over 600 feet of land, and live up for about 20 to 25 years, you know, of age. So it's grow, you know, it's pretty beautiful. This are the roots. You can see the roots here. And the roots are normally attached into the trees, make some support, and then some of them goes into the ground through the compost matter that we put in around to absorb the nutrients and the water. That's why we also put a lot of coconut shells around the different, you know, host trees on vanilla is growing. And it's an orchid, friends. This is the most commercial variety. This is Vanilla planifolia, which is a hybrid variety. It's native to Central America. All the different varieties of vanilla orchids that we have, you know, are native to Central America, and some from Mexico, south part of Mexico. That's why people in Mexico grow vanilla, but it's a different variety. Okay, so 110 different varieties. But Madagascar, it's the largest country to produce vanilla. Okay, we are not in season of flowers, but we can see the pots. So let's go to see the.
When the farm started, was the vanilla here? Or did you plant it, or did they plant it?
And the founder, he planted. Yeah, he brought lots of cuttings because it's a hybrid variety, and he started, you know, new little sections of plants, and then we propagate it, we clone it. So actually, we are still clones the plant. Trees next to another type of plant, which is fine. Vanilla likes to grow like that, you know, mixed together. Thank you. Get here in good time. So this is vanilla, friends. You can do pictures, you can take videos if you want, it's fine. Okay, so vanilla, this one is the same thing that we normally see in in the stores, the brown, you know, dry pots, but these ones are on the way. It's not to dry vanilla, but we don't like dry them too much because we like to leave some essential oils. So that's why our pots are a little flexible. It has the beans in there, right? And the aroma is incredible. So you can take this one and you can pass it around to people can smell it too with you.
Smells good.
You can also do the same. Maybe you can help me to pass it around here. A type of alcohol that is more, you know, that we can buy it in a huge quantities, right? I think it's ethanol at 90%. Ethanol at 90%, and we dissolve it in water because it's too strong. The exactly percent that we have to use is 35%. But if you can buy vodka or rum, it also works.
I guess vodka, because vodka doesn't have a taste, does it?
Yeah, it's clear. The idea is that you can use ever clear alcohol because you try to make the flavor from the pots. So if you put some with a flavor, it will taste different.
That's it,
Yeah, that's why. Okay, 35% alcohol, either clear, and you just leave the extraction for 6 months. And the ratio, it's a pot per 1 ounce of alcohol.
Okay.
A pot is 30 milliliters of alcohol in an ounce. Yeah.
And you use water in that as well, though, you said?
Sorry?
You use water as well?
No,
So
if
just
you use water, you use water when the percentages of alcohol are higher.
Right, so one pod, how much alcohol?
35%, 30 milliliters of alcohol,
30 milliliters.
which is 1 ounce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, we use milliliters in Costa Rica, so sometimes it's hard to make the conversion, but I think it's like that. Okay, any question, friends, about vanilla? It's crazy, but you know, this is how we grow vanilla. It takes a lot of time for us, and when it's a lot of work, you know, like in the season when flowers coming, or in season when we have to dry vanilla. Sorry, I ate a mosquito, sorry.
It wasn't a butterfly.
Feel something. This is part of my work, you know.
Eating mosquito?
I have to take the nature. See, so it's very, very, you know, easier for us to work like that. I mean, we already have like a way to do it, but it's also, it takes a lot of more, you know, hands. You know, we need more people. So, and we need, it's a group of 13 people working all year round. But when we need more people, we call in more people. Yeah. Okay, if you don't have any questions, friends, about vanilla, let's continue, because now my idea is to show you the other trails and to looking for some cinnamon. Okay, because we do grow a lot of cinnamon on the farm, and the type of cinnamon that we grow, it's the real cinnamon. Okay, the good stuff. Let's go now to this weight. If not peel off that membrane, we can pollinate the flower. So this is something very, it's hard to understand in the beginning to get the skills to pollinate the flowers because the membrane is there. If you not peel it off very well with the membrane, you can move the pollen to the back. If you do it wrong, you lose the chance to pollinate the flower. And only you have one chance to pollinate the flower. And when you do it, and you do it well, if the pollination process comes through, it's 99% successful that the pollination comes through. This is what we use. So nature provides us everything, So this is the thorns from this palm plant. And there's so many more. We have lots of plants growing around, garden plants like croissants, cordyline plants that produce and bloom flowers. There are also a lot of wild plants like monsteras. This is the Philadelphia monstera, and there's so many kinds of monsteras also growing in everywhere. If you pay attention, all the plants are growing mixed together. And vanilla is growing next to cacao trees, to cinnamon, to bananas, fruit trees, It's all growing mixed together.
Vanilla vines.
Absolutely beautiful. It's very wild vine growing just in the primary forest. Actually, we brought this vine from the primary forest, and it's the one that blooms these flowers, and it produces the seeds that looks like a churros. See?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it from there. It looks like a churros, right? Yeah. And this it's a flower that people here in locals call to the common name pelican throw. You know the throw of pelicans?
Yeah.
Okay, pelican throw. See, this is because it's shaped like a pelican throw. Okay, this is one of the beautiful wild plants that we find in the primary forest. You can take varieties of cinnamon trees in total, but only 3 commercial. Most commercial, and the most commercial is the Chinese cinnamon, the darker one. And then the Vietnamese cinnamon and the Ceylon cinnamon. Friends, let me tell you that the Vietnamese cinnamon and Chinese cinnamon is not really safe to consume. You have to be careful. It's cinnamon. It tastes good, but the problem is that type of cinnamon has a lot of toxins on the bark, natural toxins. So the idea is you can consume, very healthy. So this one here, the Ceylon cinnamon, it do has that toxin, but not as strong percentages, not in a stronger percentage. So we recommend better this one. And actually, doctors and nutritional people recommend Ceylon cinnamon, the real cinnamon. Okay, cinnamon is the bark, so I'm going to move a little bit to there because I have an area where I have some pieces of cinnamon chunks already, prepared to do the examples of how we harvest cinnamon on the farm, okay? Because we can't touch the cinnamon bark when the tree is still growing, okay? We have to cut it off first. Because it's necessary to use a knife or machete, but I'm not really good with machetes for this. What we do, friends, is this is also cinnamon. See how tall the tree grow? It actually grow pretty big, right? But here we control the diameters on the trunks because we don't like to harvest very thicker trunks. It's really hard to harvest cinnamon when it grows like that. So what we do is we come in for 4 or 5 inches of like this big maximum of diameter of cinnamon trunks, and then what we do is we cut it off the tree from the bottom. We lift a piece of trunk, and the trunk will grow back. So this is something that we do sustainable because we're not killing the tree. It's just, growing again. And this is cinnamon branch. What we do is we shave off the first layer because cinnamon is just the middle layer. And it's a thin layer on the middle of the trunk. And the rest is the wood. Okay, so for example, if I peel this section, it's a little, hard. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is cinnamon first layer. Cinnamon layer is this one, the next one. Okay, and let's see if I can do it carefully. When we do this when the cinnamon chunks are fresh, because if they are not fresher, you can't peel very well. Okay, this is something that indigenous people told us, Okay, this is the second layer, just this layer. You can see the second one here. So if we would like to make cinnamon roll sticks, you would just peel a whole layer around the branch, and then we just roll it up in sticks. That's it. When it's fresh, right? And then when it dries, very easier. And the rest is the wood. Okay? So this is cinnamon. You can take a piece and pass it around. You can take a piece and then pass it around. It's fine.
Wow. That smells good. Wow. Fabulous. Remember hot sticks when you were a kid?
If somebody want to taste it, you can also taste sweeter. This is the Ceylon. Ceylon is always sweeter, lighter color, and it has a lot of good health benefits. If you would like to change, to Ceylon cinnamon, you must do it because it's really good to improve our digestion, inflammations. It also helps to control the and pass it around. It's very more. It's different in smell than the regular cinnamon for sure. It smells a little more citrusy, woody. It is sweet, very sweet. More sweet dries than when it's fresh.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So you don't need to put sugar because it's already sweet, So which kind of cinnamon do you use? Do you use the commercial one, the regular one? Mostly? Yeah, it's the ones that we can find. Ceylon?
Bees like it.
Yeah, pollinators. It's just a flower. We also have here a very famous plant, Angelina Jolie's. Oh. It looks like a hair lips.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why it's famous. It looks like a her botos because I don't believe that she has it. Guava?
Oh yeah, this is delicious.
Costa Rican guavas. It's on the way, but they're really flat in this moment. They're not ready yet, but it's going to come in thicker. It's when it's ready. It's beans in there. It's a fruit. It's a fruit. It's guava.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but we also have cacao here. Cacao, the chocolate fruit. There are many varieties of cacao trees growing and mixed together also and everywhere. The problem is, it's not a problem actually. It's just a little bit detailed, right? That when the fruits come in like this color, bursts and insects comes in it. Likes also to eat the fruit inside the pot.
So that one's ruined?
It's already got some fungus, some bacteria, so we cannot use it like that. So we come in pretty soon, earlier, a little when the fruits looks like a yellowish color to harvest them, because when we come in when it looks very, very yellow color, it's very probably that animals comes and eat them. Squirrels, birds, love cacao pulp, so we come in every 2-3 weeks to looking for cacao pods to make chocolate. Cacao trees are amazing. They're blooming flowers all year round. 25,000 tiny flowers are blooming a year per tree, but only 5% of the total flowers survive and produce cacao pods. This tree doesn't have any flower, but this one here has a lot of more flowers. You can see this branch. They're really tiny. They're not really bigger. Yeah. You can see the tiny flowers coming on this branch. They're pink color.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, it's the same type of tree that people calling a doika pepper tree in other countries, or a Jamaican pepper tree. Okay, because the tree is from Jamaica. In this moment, we're not in season of all trees. That's why the leaves are very similar to bay leaf. Okay, family of 4. Oh, group 4. You can share here. Piece of, just crush it up and smell it. You can take this one.
You can smell what that's so. This is a type of bay.
It's a type. I think it's on the same
Smells
family.
good.
Crush it up and break it. Break it, crush it, and smell it. If you not break it, you can't smell the aroma.
Oh.
You smell that. I didn't break it.
Yeah, it smells like what? Which kind of spice do you smell in there? Which kind of spice do you smell in there? Cloves. Okay, what else?
You're better at it.
This is a real spice. It's a berry. Let me give you to you. Can you see it better? It doesn't smell strong like the berry, like the leaf, but you can see it. It's a tiny berry that smells like a bunch of spices at the same time, like the leaf. It smells to me like nutmeg, like cinnamon, clove, anise. It smells also a little minty. Yeah, it's very, very tasty. There are bananas for monkeys because we love to see wild animals. Monkeys. And the type of monkey that visit us is the chichi monkey, the squirrel monkey. Beautiful monkey. Ah, you found the passiflora, the passion flower.
Yeah, different one from yours.
Mm-hmm.
Joyce?
See?
It's like a big purple flower.
It looks like a very simple, but you know the function that this has for us is incredible. It's necessary, and it's one of the small things that makes the big things. Okay, friends, you already understand, and you already learned about that this is organic farm. So we are not able to use chemicals, fertilizers, chemicals, pesticides, or things like that. So the only thing that we do is compost and some special fertilizers preparation from biodynamic projects. The list that we use to make biodynamic preparation, I don't have it in here, but I know what they do exactly. Let me explain. First, we make compost piles from the same organic matter that we have on the plantation, right? So we bring all of that organic matter, we crush it up, or we ground it, and we put it there with soil, with green matter, rest of spices, rest of fruits, shells, and skin, right? Peels, and then we stir it with carbon. We also make our own carbon or charcoal. We add in also cow manure and chicken manure because we raise some animals on the farm, so we bring their manure. Our animals also grow pretty more natural, more like organic things than chemicals or corn. And then when the manures are in here, we stir all this with sand, with lots of soil, water, and 3 months later our compost piles are ready to use. This is what we do. And to prepare some of, for example, one of the biodynamic preparation is the 501, which is we try to create 500 types of microorganisms, and it's the quartz, because we are adding quartz to that. So what we do is we have lots of cow's horns over there. We bury it with a lot of cow manure, compost when it's ready, and quartz. So we bury that for about 3 months. In the energy, at the moon energy too works on that. It's very important. When 3 months later, when that material is ready, we take it off and then we stir it with water, and then we spray it in the top of the plants, and that helps to accelerate the photosynthesis.
Oh, yeah.
Almost in.
It's a man-made pond. We just make a space for the creek because it was too flat, when it rains, it's a heavy rain. So the water coming, and it goes again to the other side to the creek, but it looks beautiful here. And the rhizomes on the bottom are really, really going deeper, and they're also very orange, not really, lighter like ginger, but they grow in the same way like ginger. They take also 8 months to the rhizomes be ready, but they're really, really smaller. Let me see if I can find one for you. I think it's very nice to see it. This is the plant. You can see the rhizomes coming. And this is turmeric.
Okay.
It also smells. If you would like to, tiny ones are green. That's why we call them green cardamom. And you can see the tiny flowers. It's very, very expensive cardamom, for us, because it's hard to grow. Cardamom needs a lot of good material, nutrients, light shade, good humidity. If it's too wet, it doesn't grow well. It's very picky plant. It's amazing. So now I'm going to be your waitress, okay? The second floor if you're fine, okay? If you're ready to enjoy our view and taste our delicious treats, okay? Let's go. There is Helen. Helen is our chef. She has some delicious treats for us.
What is this?
It's toothpaste.
You know what? Wood?
It's a piece of wood that somebody brought for something that they did something here, fixing. So they makes a hole and they put it like a bridge. But it's, I think it's cedar. No, it looks like a teak.
Looks like walnut.
Yeah, no, I think it's a teak, a piece of teak, but it's really old now. It has actually termite on the inside. Okay, friends, the view, all that you can see from here is our
Hola, Ellen.
farm. All over there, like a Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, friends, and the table is the menu. You can check out the menu.
We got it. We got it.
But I'll do one of you. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Homemade ice cream and cookies.
Let's start with the middle one.
Hand-picked ingredients.
We start with.
Yeah, we will be making all of these at the Jungle
And
Temple.
then you can do toffee.
Wait, I'll tell you when. Oh, it is. It did.
Oh, those are nice.
Okay.
Cacao toffee with cardamom.
That's one that really.
Plan for white, black, red, and green pepper. Okay? All the same peppercorns that we see in the jars in the markets, the red one, the black one, the green one, and the white, it comes from the same plant. The difference are the seasons or the stage to harvest the peppercorns and the processes. For example, here on this farm, we can grow peppercorns for red and green. No, it's not possible because those need some chemicals to preserve the color. So they're not exactly organic process. So we only grow them for white and black. Black pepper, it's green peppercorn with the skin. We just blanch them in hot water and they turn black color. And then we just dry it out with the skin. And the skin comes wrinkled, right? That's why it looks different. White pepper, it's ripe peppercorn without the skin. When they're ripe, they turn red color. We come in for all of them. We just leave it in the water for 7 days. And the water makes the skin come off, regular water, right? And then it looks white because pepper seeds are white. That's it. This is the difference. But they do smell and taste different. White pepper actually is stronger, spicier than black pepper. And if you would like to taste fresh pepper, because probably it's something new, you know, it's the only chance that you have to taste fresh pepper, you can come in, take a little corn from whatever stem, but the green ones, right? Not the black ones, the green pepper, and then you can shoot. You can shoot half of corn.
An amazing experience here. If you're visiting Central Pacific, Costa Rica, please find your way to a tour at Villa Vainilla. A necessity for sure. Look at this one dancing. She's a dancer. El mejor guía, Joyce.
Chocolate lovers. Everybody, you also raise your fists. Good. Friends, tell me, are you dark chocolate lovers or milk chocolate lovers?
All of it.
Both? Okay. We only grow here cacao for dark chocolate.
That chocolate's better.
Oh, I have to.
It's actually, no. You have to, why you don't like dark chocolates? It's a
I don't think it's as sweet. It's a little.
Bitter.
Too
This is what I
strong.
need. Somebody to say I don't like dark chocolate because
I don't like it.
after this tour, after this information, you will say I really like dark chocolate, but from Villa Vanilla.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Okay, let me explain why. Okay, just let me a second. This is the cacao fruit, and I really want that you see the fruit for inside. This one is ripe, and I want to show you the fruit. I would like also you taste some cacao beans and the pulp. It's actually very healthy. And then I will explain how we make chocolate. Okay, so let me have a minute. I think this is already open, as you can see the fruit.
Wait.
We already opened it. Yeah, it has a lot of beans. About 40 to 30 beans are in there. You know, right?
Makes dark chocolate.
I smell it because it really has a smell. It's not like chocolate smell, but smell, you know, it smells kind of like a fermentation. You can smell it.
Very earthy.
Sour cocoa to me. It's a finer product too. A lot of people buy cacao nibs like a nuts, you know, to put in different recipes, or to eat it just like that because it's still healthy. Okay, please your hands.
Just the beans crushed up, roasted and crushed up. There's nothing added to it.
Nothing added. It's just the beans roasted, fermented, dry, and roasted. Okay, I have the spoon here, and I want you put your hands to smell it, to taste it. This is something that you can put in a yogurt. You have different shapes, the chocolate molds, you know. And this is cinnamon flavored and 70%, and I really want you to taste it. Okay, we also have some examples to taste on the store. Ginger, cayenne, cardamom, kaffir lime with sea salt, lemongrass flavor, some plain flavor, just vanilla. But vanilla is our main ingredient, okay? Because vanilla neutralizes the strong taste. So the bitter taste that we normally see in a dark chocolate is not exceeds a very strong, percentage on this one because we add in vanilla. Okay, you will see it.
You're welcome.
Gracias.
Con mucho gusto.
La flor por usted.
Gracias. Okay, friends, tell me. Is it good? It's very, very, the huge companies use the cacao butter for another product, for final products. So cacao butter is a final product and a lot of
Delicious.
I feel very happy because I see everybody enjoy the tour. Now you are very, very more healthy and more happy, because the spices, right? The spices are, give us a very good energy too, and the environment too. So this is amazing. Thank you so much, friends. It was a pleasure. I hope you will enjoy it. Now you have a chance to buy spices. If you would like to buy spices today, or in the future, you can order to the website. The recipes are in the store. There is a QR code on the desk where the lady is, on the store. And you can use your phone, scan that code, or take a picture, and then you can see the recipes. You're not going to find our recipes on the website, okay? Just with that code.
Lee and I do the same thing. I have the same shop from last year.
I don't know that she loves pepper like we do. Where's the pepper? Oh, okay. She was saying that if you don't put pepper in the tour, it doesn't.
Yeah, but you don't have to get the pepper here, honey. I don't need anything else to put in the suitcase.